Not interested in painting beauty in a traditional sense, but in capturing states of being, emotion, attitude, and inner movement as they surface through the body, and whether in women, people, or more broadly, or even animals. I see my paintings as open encounters rather than fixed statements. Yeah, they are meant to activate a dialogue rather between the work and the viewer, where the meaning unfolds through the tension and the possibility of finding moments of beauty within the complexity of paint. Of course, this dialogue starts with me. I have this constant talk with my women while I paint, and even, yeah, when I sit at home and look at my paintings or my pictures that I took that day at the studio. For me, they are pretty real because they portray what I feel. In Spitting Off the Edge of the World, the female figures meet the viewers, gaze directly. And I'm trying to have them occupy a space of tension and threshold. The title suggests a gesture of resistance. My work operates in these in-between spaces where distinctions between nature and cultural construction begins to dissolve. So the space in between is playing a big role in the whole composition and in the meaning of the painting. I look at my work as a journey, a life's journey, from an expressive realm between reality and abstraction. And when transformation happens, so also when I shift from the very loose beginnings in acrylic and I start my oils, it dissolves actually once more into abstraction. It's a whole cycle of emergence and release. The respect actually is in all of my paintings, love and respect. And sometimes by portraying really extreme faces or situations, I want to trigger a little bit and make people think about themselves. As I think about myself, that's why I paint. I can put all my thoughts and desires, my ideas, and my sorrows in there. It's, in a way, the paintings are a big lie even though they are more true or truthful to me. Why I chose lie is because you have, as an artist, the possibility to live something in your paintings. I want to, should I say, provoke sometimes a thought. This piece I started very lightly with soft abstract shapes, like I always start my paintings. So it's kind of like a background that does play a role in the painting. I don't have a fixed plan, just a sense that a figure might slowly emerge from those forms. I never know how many. So I begin sketching with charcoal, but keeping everything loose and open, because I don't want to limit me from all the possibilities that this piece of linen offers to me. So when I work more with the light and dark values, the painting begins to guide me. And at one point I noticed that the composition feels stronger when, for example, in that painting, her arm was lowered rather than raised. It's never something that I have planned, but it felt right, so I followed the lead. You can find beauty in my paintings. And well, I hope you do, but beauty is not always the obvious. It is what you want to show or to find, actually, in the first place. Emotions can be shaped by form, but then I let them free by letting them go again. That's actually the most exciting moment in my painting, and it's very important to me. It's when the painting starts to take on a life of its own, and I simply respond. I really try to not press on a certain situation. With the right music, some good coffee, those of you who know me a little better know that about me. It just starts happening. It's hard to explain. It's that moment of totally letting go and not overthink.